Okay, welcome everyone. This is my presentation called How Do You Work Out? Here are the standards for physical education for a 7th grade class. These are the standards that this lesson will be addressing. Here are the learning outcomes. Students will be able to identify different types of exercises and physical activities. Students will be able to identify the different components of a workout, and students will be able to identify the benefits of physical activity. Okay, this is a little video for some motivation, and I hope you find it interesting. It's a YouTube video. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. EDSU. I said so, I keep big bills up in my hood on the dirty like blood, so ain't got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful, and I got plenty of bread, so I go to bed full of line. In it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my good young blood, but win again. You think of jumping, man, you best think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke from the bench. Had some not so nice friends, kick the door off the hinge, take the door off your bench, pop over your friends, man, please. This is ain't cynical, man, no subliminal. I'm physical, financial, and mental to be a general. Hey, the mama cause she want a slow job, not the type be in the tank, but in that rover. Man, please, I'm in the zone like AIDS full blown. I'm killing it like a blind man reading. I'm feeling it like, yeah, here comes the, here comes the. Boy, I've been. Okay, here are some facts and statistics regarding childhood obesity. To start, students should be engaged in 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity each day. So think to yourself, do you get that every day? Childhood obesity is on the rise right now. Current numbers say that 1 out of 3 children between the ages of 12 and 19 are obese. So not just overweight, but obese. Also, 12.5 million children do not receive enough exercise. So think about that, 12.5 million. That's a lot of people. Also, something as simple as jumping one time activates 14 different muscles. Here are some benefits of physical activity. There's 20 listed here, so I'll let you go ahead and read through them. But to start, it can increase your lifespan. It can ward off viruses. It clears your arteries, boosts your mood so you feel better, helps you move better. It improves your memory, strengthens bones, detoxifies your body, and can reduce the risk of certain cancers. Now remember, when we are working out, before you start and before you finish, there are 2 things you got to do. Now, before we work out, warming up is important. So, like this picture says, it helps your muscles get ready for the exercise. It helps make your heart stronger and ready for the activity to come. And it helps reduce your risk of injury. So it gets those muscles warmed up. So instead of them going from resting to working really hard, they go from resting to warming up to working out. And then we get to what's next, which would be our cool down. Now the cool down is what you see on the right in blue. It helps bring your heart rate back to normal. So when we work out, our heart gets up really high. And we don't want to just stop
dead in our tracks, because then our heart gets shocked. So we need to make sure that we cool down and bring it slowly back to normal resting rate. Now the cool down also helps improve our flexibility, and it also helps our muscles feel less sore the following day. Okay, so here's some examples of physical activity. Now this is just some, this is definitely not all. There are so many ways that we can work out. So some examples that I put on here are dancing, weightlifting, swimming, all the different sports, running, group exercise classes, yoga, and then some things that are kind of popular right now are CrossFit, height, and aerobics. Now, whatever exercises you are going to choose for your workout plan, you need to follow the FIT principle, which you see on your right. Now, the first part of that is frequency. The F stands for frequency. So this refers to how often you are physically active, and it's usually measured in how many days a week. So, for example, if I say, I'm going to work out 3 times a week for a month, that would be my frequency. Next is intensity. This describes how hard your body is working during physical activity, and it is often described as light, moderate, or vigorous. So, if I just go for a light walk around the block, my intensity, like I said, is light. Now, if I am, let's say, doing weightlifting and running today, and I'm pushing myself pretty hard, then that could be considered vigorous because I'm working really hard. So light, moderate, or vigorous is considered your intensity. Next is time. Time measures how long you will be spending being active. So am I going to work out for 10 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes? However many minutes or an hour, depending on what you choose, however much time you will spend being active is that spot right there. Now the last T stands for type, and this describes what kind of activity you are choosing. So this could be anything on my list on the left, it could be something you come up with on your own that I may not have mentioned, or it could be hiking, biking, gardening, weight training, household chores, playing golf, like this picture says. This describes the FIT principle, and those are the 4 components within your workout that you need to include. And don't forget the warm-up, and don't forget the cool down. So these are all things to keep in mind as you brainstorm for your workout plan. Thanks for watching. I need you to head to our Google Classroom, complete the quiz, and like I said, brainstorm ideas, and we will see you in class tomorrow.